are here at day 3 at CeMAT Australia, and I'm here with a fabulous Abhi from Siemens. How are you today, Abhi?
I'm good, Pauline. And it's so heartening to be over here at CeMAT. This is one of the events that we all look forward to, especially when it comes to interlogistic and warehouse. Siemens is a major player in this market. We actually lead the market in this field. All the major exhibitors over here, I would proudly say that 70 to 80% use Siemens technology in some way or the other, be it Siemens control system or the software part of it. So we are very much happy to be here. We did this last year as well, and we are doing it this year as well. And this year we find more footfall, and we are just very elated to be here.
Fantastic. And thank you so much for coming in. And wow, what amazing statistic. 70-80% of your product is being used across Australia right now. Tell me more about how you found CeMAT today in terms of, the leads coming through. Any more detail around your ideal clients? Have you been finding them while you've been here over the 3 days?
Yeah, sure. So Siemens has this approach of the market as verticals. So we have various other verticals as well, just like interlogistic. So for interlogistic, we approach the market as the complete ecosystem. So we see end customers, OEMs, machine builders, material handling suppliers, system integrators, electrical contractors, programmers. So all these people somehow assimilate and come over here and talk to us. And we have something or the other to talk about or provide as a value to all these customers. So that's the most relevant part of this event for us. Siemens as a company, so we belong to the division called Digital Industries. And what we do is we empower the businesses to be more technologically advanced. So using our software technology or using our control systems. So be it a large distribution center where you will see all our PLCs and SCADA system running and bringing value to the customer and meeting the fulfillment requirements of the DC, or you will also find us doing a humble palletization system for a small area where we are palletizing and depalletizing products. So that's all come together really well for us. And then there will be programmers who want to challenge the status quo. And that's one of the reason I always feel that Australia as a market punch above the world, punch above its weight, because we always try and explore things in a different manner. We try and relook and reimagine all the solutions. We have done a lot of work like that, a lot of application development work like that. And that's the result what you see inside in the exhibition hall as well. So there's so many applications developed with Siemens, which is challenging the status quo, which is disrupting the market and bringing new value, how we can adapt and come closer to the application and make it much more efficient. So that's what we do, and that's what we are here for. And we are very much enjoying this, and we look forward to next many years to do it more often.
Fantastic. And you make such valid points when it comes to, automation, such a challenge for so many companies. It's very convoluted for some organizations who may be stepping into automation or robotics for the very first time. And there's that nerve factor of, am I going to stop my operation? Or do I have the capital investment? Am I going to get the payback that I see? And that's some of the challenges that we're finding. Is that the same thing that you're seeing as well at Siemens?
Yes, there are few challenging times that everyone is looking at, and of course Siemens is not immune to it, but every crisis brings an opportunity, and that's the biggest thing that one can take from this. So this year we have seen so many new applications getting developed, because now once you have less run-of-the-mill kind of application, you have to come up with something new, and that's what Siemens can help in. Now Pauline, I'll give you 3 examples, and that's what we are talking about right now in this event as well. One is industrial AI. AI, of course, it's a buzzword. Everyone is using it. It started with B2C, and now it's becoming really relevant in B2B market as well. Now, in AI, the challenge is the time that it takes to get deployed and actually bringing returns to you. So now, because there are a lot of AI solutions getting built, their more machine learning time is getting reduced, and we are packaging it. So for example, if I talk about a robotic pick and place, there is a uniform way of doing the pick and place, like a 2x2 cube. You can teach a robot and do that thing repeatedly. But the complexity starts when there is a tote with a different kind of objects. So now what we have come from our side is called CeMAT Robot Pick AI. Now what it does, it actually senses and analyze and scans the whole tote and with different objects inside it, and it can machine learn how to pick it in the most efficient manner and help the humans or work as a cobot to pick the tote much more efficiently. So that's one of the great example of AI. The other one is horizontal flexible production. So what does it mean is, like, rather than investing in a fixed asset like a conveyor system, how you can be more flexible, agile, and be more adaptive to the demand that is coming into the market. Now, be it the AMR or AGV or similar solutions that can bring the technology forward for you in terms of horizontal flexible production or something similar like that. That's the empowerment that Siemens can bring for you. You can, if you have an idea that you want to build upon, we have done an application like that as well recently, in which we built the AGV for sub-zero temperature, and it helped really well to the customer, and that's bringing a lot of value to them. So we do that as well. And the last one is digitalization for sustainability. That's the most important topic that we have always been talking about. And digitalization and sustainability is totally linked together. And the main reason behind it is because when you try and do something more efficiently, you use less resources. And when you use less resources, that's where the sustainability factor comes in. So Siemens has always been a big player in simulation and simulation softwares, and that's what we are doing right now over here as well. So in material handling, in distribution center, logistics, supply chain, Siemens Softwares is helping the digital transformation of the industry, and that's what we are depicting over here as well.
Fantastic. Thank you much for sharing those 3 key points. And I know you're on the Knowledge Centre on day one. Was that the key theme that you talked about in the Knowledge Centre, or what else could you give to the audience who's listening right now, who missed your talk? What would be the key one thing that they would take away from that event?
Like that was the most humbling thing we did this time around, because we had 2 customers come on stage and speak about their application where they use Siemens and their journey of using Siemens products. So I was really humbled by the way that they speak good things about Siemens, how they perceived our support system and the products that they were able to use and develop and bring value to their own customers. So knowledge theater session, amazing. We spoke about all these 3 topics: industrial AI, horizontal flexible production, and also digitalization for sustainability. And all these 3 pieces were the center line in the application that the customer came up with. One of the customer bring in the AMR solution with using Siemens technology, and the other one was all about compacting the distribution center into a smaller footprint, and that was, of course, using less resources, so the sustainability piece kicked in over there as well. There were a lot of questions and curiosity that came after that from a lot of people. It helped our customer to have a little limelight into the industry as well, and of course Siemens also benefited from them speaking about us. So it is our shot in a way that we want to showcase that Siemens' strength lies locally. We are a global player. We are a very large technology conglomerate, but we are also present locally over here with a very large pool of support system, and we can help you develop new application and make your business successful. That's the takeaway from what we had in the Knowledge Theater, and it was an amazing experience for everyone.
Fantastic. You make such valid points in terms of, it's taking the customer on a journey. And so many times in the early days, certainly around having local players available when suddenly your ASSRS system's not working, or you have some other issues and suddenly you're on hold in some country overseas and you're like, I'm about to stop my operation. So you make some very valid points. Thank you so much for your time, Abhi. It's been a beautiful experience. Thank you for being a key sponsor here at CeMAT, and I can't wait to see you again. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you very much. I'm so happy that we were present over here. I thank the organizers who have organized CeMAT, and we would love to come back again. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much for your time. Enjoy the rest of the day.
Thank you.